In today's video, we are going to discuss the Unturned zombies. We will mention each of them, what makes them special, and which are the weakest and the strongest. Most zombies do try to attack in the player's torso, but sometimes they also attack vehicles, barricades, and structures where in the way to a player. There are a lot of different variants as well. The most common one is the normal zombie, but there are a lot of different ones with different abilities, such as spitting acid, exploding upon death, turning invisible, and even taking less damage when using a gun. There are also larger zombies which are known as megas or even boss zombies. Also, during a full moon, zombies become much stronger and spawn much faster, and you can easily tell if it's them when you see a pair of glowing red eyes. The only other time you can see glowing red eyes during the day or when it's not a full moon is when a horde beacon is placed in that location. This spawns 100 zombies including a mega zombie, and when it is completed you will get a lot of loot. In dead zones, all zombies are radioactive, so when you kill a zombie they burst a greenish material around them, which if you're too close can damage your health and immunity. Now let's go over the different types of zombies. Firstly, let's go to the acid spitter. This zombie has a long range acid spit attack that creates a large damaging area. You can easily tell this zombie when you see a glowing cyan acid falling from its mouth. Next, let's go over to the burner. The burners can easily be seen as well because there's a glowing fire particle all around their body. When you kill these zombies, they explode into a burst of flame that will damage any player that is around it. If there are zombies around the explosion, they will also turn into burners. You can also protect yourself from bursts if you're wearing a firefighter top and firefighter bottom. Next, let's go over to the crawler. The crawler is a very slow moving zombie that crawls all around the floor. Even though it's much slower, they have much stronger damage than a normal zombie. They do you much more damage, have a lot more health, and target your legs. Most of the times, if you get hit from them, you will also start to bleed. Next, we have the flanker. When these zombies are unalerted, they appear to be just a normal zombie, but once being alerted, they will turn into a transparent purple hue, including all of their clothes, and attempt to flank players from the side or from the back. Next, we have the spirit zombie, which is kind of similar to the flanker zombie, except that these are white transparent. They do a much higher pitched noise when idle, alerted, and also attack. They do take less damage from guns, so I recommend using a melee weapon to kill them. Next, we have the sprinter, which is the fastest zombie running on all fours. They are much weaker than normal zombies though, but they have less health and dealing less damage. They do have a larger detection radius though. Next, we have the mega zombie, which is larger zombies spawning in specific locations, usually in military areas. An example would be on PI, they can spawn in Confederation Bridge or in the military base. On Washington, they can spawn in Seattle, the unmarked helicopter crash, or the military base. And on Russia, they can spawn in the Volk military base and in Silo 22 and in the unmarked oil rig. Only 2 megas can be present on a map at any time. After being killed or otherwise despawned, another mega zombie will be unable to spawn in the same nave mesh until 10 minutes have passed. Mega zombies can be easily identifiable by their larger size, bulkier proportions, and deeper noises. These mega zombies do give a lot of damage by throwing large rocks at you, which usually will instantly kill you, as well as they also usually drop high tier military loot. This can include raiding gear, elite specs. Obviously it depends on which map that you are playing. You can also configure servers or your single player world that can spawn in boss zombies, such as the flamethrower zombie boss, the ground pounder zombie boss, the lightning strike zombie boss, the nuclear spitzer zombie boss, or the spirit zombie boss. They are usually very similar to the smaller ones, except they are much stronger and deal much more damage. Some of them do have better abilities too, such as the flamethrower, which does shoot large flames from its mouth in a zigzag pattern. If there are smaller zombies in the area when he is shooting the flames from its mouth, they will also turn into burners. The ground pounder zombie jumps and deals a lot of damage to the area around it. So if you're very close to it, you will get damaged when he's jumping on the floor. The lightning strike one shoots a large lightning strike attack, which cannot be avoided. So if you're fighting one of these, I do recommend having a lot of meds. There are also a lot of other zombie types, but it depends on the map. For example, there's the quiet boss zombie, which is the evil eye zombie boss. Most of these other zombies, usually they are final boss zombies to finish the questline. And that is it for this video. I really hope that you guys did learn something new, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section below.